this had given me a bunch of microdoses, like a
Oh yeah, we're rolling. Hit it! So fucking typical, I don't know what to do. I'm on the scotch and I'm feeling kinda woo. Think you're scary, but I don't know what to do. Gotta boo, coo coo choo. Hey!
Welcome back to Wook Plus and the Lot. Oh man, that intro is a hangover in a recording.
I think that the lyrics to that song are subversive.
Yeah,
I think somebody needs to investigate that.
I was feeling great, and now I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be hurting later. Oh no, it's just fun. What a mind fuck, by the way. It's like we haven't had a lot in like over a year or two. But it also is like this is like a Sunday night show, but it's on a Wednesday, right? Because it's like night 3 of, of an epic run.
Yeah.
I think the last lot we did, we had Mike from Aggie on last summer. Was the last time we did a lot.
It's wild.
It's a while.
Well, where the hell is Llama?
Llama is curling.
Best excuse ever. When
He's
you're like,
what?
hey, curling.
He's curling, not hurling.
Like a Canadian.
Curling.
Oh, nice! Like
Yeah.
putting a stone down ice and sweeping.
Yeah, sweeping and stuff.
From the great winter tundra of Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am so pissed. We had summer in Wisconsin last week. It was like 77 degrees and beautiful, and then it turned to shit the last 2 days.
Yeah,
just
bet.
winter
that,
4.
That was it, right? That was the extent of your summer. It's just gonna be winter through December.
Yeah, it's winter 4.0 right now in Wisconsin.
Oh man,
I
so
no longer get snow in Maryland. We haven't gotten snow in years.
Oh really?
No, really?
Wait, that's a drinking. God damn it, Kev.
Oh God, yeah. Here we go. Talk about the weather in our hometown.
Lost.
I'm gonna regret all this. Yeah, so we're gonna have some people stop by tonight. It'll be fun, a little hangout before night 3. This has been some tour so far. I think it earned the right to be called tour too. Like we had that conversation about was it a run or a tour, but when you lay down like they did in Seattle, just fucking killing it. And then
that might have been the best tour opener of 4.0.
Yeah. Probably. Well, you know what? We should talk about tour openers later too. We got time tonight. This is a little more patient than the other shows. Ixa, don't worry, man. We'll play the intro again later. I love that thing. We'll definitely hit that.
Play it again. Play it again right now.
Right now.
Take it from the top.
Yeah, let's go. Take it from the.
Fuck that. No, we'll do it later. God damn.
The descent into madness has begun.
Already.
Here we go.
The flip has been switched. No, all right.
I'm back.
So Chad, did you get a chance to watch any of the streams?
I did watch last night. I watched the last half. I watched the second set of last night, and I absolutely loved it. I've been watching it from odd cams, like from like somebody sitting on the side somewhere, like not the Kuroda cam, not the broadcast, but I've been watching it from off stream people, and I've really loved it. Like I can't not love Phish. I can't not love where they're going with the music, where they're going with the lights, where they're going with everything. Like, it was amazing last night. I really, 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 really liked it.
Yeah. No, they've been playing really top notch. I think they're back in 21 form. Both the summer and fall tours of 21 were such phenomenal tours, and 22 had a lot of highlights, and I think it gets an unnecessarily bad rep.
Did they phone it in 22?
Well, they're certainly not phoning it in this year. Holy shit.
No.
Yeah, that was Kev's big
Can we do
take.
a quick poll with the chat? Should Scott Makita come on tonight?
Yes.
But instead of me like formally typing it up, can we just say that we were gonna do that and people can put it in the chat?
Can I get a yes for Scott?
Yes.
Kev, I feel like every time I'm gonna try to jump into a topic, you're just gonna derail it. So what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
You don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about the career of Ted Simmons.
Oh,
I don't know Ted Simmons. And if
what
you
do you mean you don't like Ted Simmons? Simmons was. Come on, he's a great catcher.
If you had a pennant for the Brewers behind you, maybe we could talk about it. But
you know what? That's rough. That's tough, man. We don't have one. We have an American League Championship pennant from the 1984 year.
What the fuck?
Are you complaining? Come on, complain about it.
Come on, Tim.
I'm way beyond that point. I like much of our audience is just sitting here saying, "What the fuck?"
This will be the most meta episode ever because Chad hasn't been on in a while.
Simmons.
That's all right. I have a palate cleanser. Anytime it gets just too meta, I could just.
I'm going to raise you a Pete Rose. I got a Pete Rose.
Yeah, that's
have you
basic,
looked up how
man.
much that card's worth?
What, from Burger King? I got it with French fries. Probably has a grease stain on the back.
All right, so here's what's on
right.
the docket for tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna tier tweezers because I don't know if you guys heard, but Phish played a really good tweezer the other night. 44 minutes with a nice simple 20-minute simple on tagged on. Yep. Phenomenal. And I not just me, the conversation kind of came up like, well, how does this hold up to other tweezers, the best tweezers? So we're gonna find out. We're gonna tier. Also, Seattle was really good for a tour opener. So I think we're gonna talk a little bit about how the tour openers over the last 5-10 years have gone, and what is the outlier? Is Arkansas the outlier, or is Seattle the outlier? Or are they all
on a bell curve from one end to the other? Where does each fall?
Yeah, on a scale of Arkansas to Seattle.
I will give Arkansas the fucking Runaway Groove. That was a pretty special moment when they broke into Week Upon the middle of Runaway Gym.
Yeah. No, I mean, I actually don't think Arkansas deserves some of the hate it gets. I also don't think it deserves some of the
love it gets.
I think it was just an okay show that really doesn't,
Kicking off the rust.
It was the first show back from after the pandemic. So that
2 years of playing, 2 years of not playing live. And
here we are talking about
and they fucking phoned it in. Instead of opening with Dinner and a Movie, they opened with "I Never Needed You Like This Before."
Tune into Wook Plus for recaps 2 years later. Nothing like being timely.
I saw a lot of praise going on for Paige's song, another song of they jammed it out. Say it, Kev.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. It's things happen.
Most events aren't planned.
Most events aren't planned.
Okay. Yeah, I have that on my finger tonight, everybody. So look for it because I'm like 5 of fucking 12 per night.
I'm worried about that song because now they're jamming it out, and I don't like it.
We have to take a minute to ridicule and chastise Kev here because every time they fuck up in the fourth quarter or the set list gets weird, I asked Kev, why are they doing that? And he's like, because it's on my Fingo card, which is a dumbass game to begin with. But I'm like, why do you pick such shitty songs? Because you obviously are in tune with them. You have some voodoo magic going on. It's like, why the fuck did they just number line me after a farmhouse? And he's like, oh, because I got Fingo. And it's like, God damn it. That would be awesome. We should talk about bike rides later.
Oh yeah, maybe they'll play bike tonight. I like that, Ryan. That's good
Now,
call.
I looked this up earlier. From 88 to 92, they played every year on April 19th. They had never did a bike, but Fishman did tell a joke once, and one night they did If I Only Had a Brain.
Scott, that's why you need to be on this fucking show right now.
Get on this show, dude.
Where the fuck are you
dealing with right now?
What an asshat that guy is. Come
What
on.
an asset. I have a rival tour opener.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna go with it's kind of generic, but Virginia Beach 97. Ghost, Dog Stole Things, Piper, and Dirt all debuts in the first 4 songs of the show.
Right. I was only going with 3.01 for tour openers because it gets muddy back then.
I didn't get the rules, Kev. I didn't hear the
rules.
rules.
I'm just I'm laying them out for you here. But I'm just saying, like, if you go back to like the mid 90s, they did so many tours. There's like 4 or 5 tour openers per year the way they laid it out as tours.
But can I go 97 summer? Like, I mean, we got 4 debuts in a row.
Can we hear about your trip down to Virginia Beach that year?
Oh my God, it was amazing. The car broke down 3 hours out of town. And then we slept on the beach. I got 3 out of the 4 of us got into the show. One of us had to stay out and watch the dogs. And then we left for North Carolina a day later. So yeah.
Right. Oh, I thought there was a smell. I thought I remember.
Oh, it smelled like dead fish.
Yeah,
it smelled like dead fish. Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
When they did the
Virginia Beach 97
for dinner and a movie, we went through this whole story. Chad told this whole story before that dinner and a movie on the lot about being there and how it smelled like dead fish.
All right, I have a poll question. Do you think Kevin's gonna make it to the after show tonight?
Nope.
No way.
No way. I got 0%.
Oh, dude, you know nothing about me then.
I think
have I known you?
A good tour opener that I remember was, what was that, Northerly Island to start 17.
Before it rained?
Yeah, those were good shows. I mean, I think it was Northerly Island to start the tour in 17.
They opened in Illinois? That seems weird.
Yeah, no, it was great. That was a cool tour because that was before the Baker, so it was like a mini tour where they did Northerly Island.
And
the Nutter and Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And those were great. That North
is from that. But was Northerly Island the open to the whole tour, including the Baker's Dozen?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was. I don't think you go and say, "Oh, Baker Dozen had a tour opener." I think that it's
no. That's what I'm saying. Northerly Island was the tour opener,
right?
Yeah, and it was a great one. It was. That's what
you said something about a mini run, and I thought you were going to delineate.
Well, a mini run before the Baker's. God damn it! All right, you guys want to do? You're going to start the tweezer conversation.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, how do I do that?
I don't know. You're in charge.
Somebody thought us should have thought to have that.
Yeah, prepare.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, have the cheesecake commercial.
Oh, but you know what we do have? I don't even have the Kevin cut in this one. So literally all I have. That's all I have to work with tonight.
You don't have a good Kevin drop?
No, it's in like every other branding, but this when you have this.
Yeah, I have to switch it. So I have to go if I go to Live, I can do. See, now
Thank
you're watching.
you. So you gotta.
Chaos.
Sorry. All right, let's do tweezer.
All right, let's go tweezer. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough.
There was our copyright violation.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, so we'll just go in this order. I don't know what order this is in. It's not in chronological order. It's not in alphabetical order. It's just in a random order. But
why is that music still playing? Somebody needs to stop it.
I'm not playing music.
That was you,
Okay.
Kev.
Somebody needs to stop.
You know what Kev's like? You ever go on like a road trip with kids?
Yeah.
And the little kid is like in the back seat. It's like, are we there? Are we there? Yeah. And then like after like 7 hours, the parents are like, oh, and then they're like, why are you tense? Like, and they have no idea, even though they're the ones that just like poke.
And then the kid's like, can we stop and get ice cream? And the parents are like, what the fuck? And you're like, dude, I just want ice cream. It's cool.
Yeah. So you're like the toddler on this road trip before the Greek.
It's Kev. He's the problem. It's Kev.
No, I
Swift. No,
can we stop at the Cracker Barrel, please?
Dude,
oh yes. Oh, always a Cracker Barrel.
I went on a road trip the other day. That was a little bit ago, and we stopped at Cracker Barrel. That place, I don't know how they're still in business. It was dirt cheap. I got like a breakfast that could feed like 12 people, which I'm not proud of. And it was like $4.99. It was like $4.99 or something. I'm like, what the? I literally thought they mistaken, like they left meals off. I had no idea.
I think
but you know how they do it. They sell all those knickknacks and paddywhacks and shit in the store.
Knickknacks and paddywhacks.
You can't get anywhere. You can get necros there.
We spent like $15 for a family meal, but then like $100 on bullshit that we're never going to use again. All right, Alpine 98 is a decent,
all right. Let's go.
This is a decent.
This is a Cracker Barrel special.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That means drink. Kev played an instrument.
I should have put Tweez Fest on. All right, so let me give my disclaimers because Christian has a good point. That's skinny, right? Yeah, I think that's skinny. Yeah. So here's a couple things. Imagine this S through D is all above what a normal S tier is, because everything on this list, if we were going under like all jams, would be a S tier jam. So this is like if you took the S tier and you divided it. You don't think so? You don't think all of these are?
They are not all S tier jams. No way.
All right, then fuck me then. Kevin. All right. The second thing is this is not inclusive, exhaustive list. I know there's a lot of other great.
He put some garbage on there, in other words, and forgot some really good stuff.
I did, or you did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, did you feed me this list? Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. Are we doing these from like 5 to 1 or 1 to 10 or like?
Yeah, if it's S,
this is the best. This is the worst.
Oh, so S is the best.
Yeah,
S is the best.
Superior. S for superior. It's some millennial shit, Chad. No,
I'm sorry. I'm new to this show. This thing that you're doing. So S is superior. A is average. Oh, no. A. Okay. All right. B is
like.
This isn't that complicated.
Well, no. Okay, so it goes superior A, B, C, D. All right, I got it. All right.
Well, maybe you decided to put an S on top of A instead of having A, B, C, D, E, because I guess nobody wants to be an E.
I haven't been on the show in a while. I don't know what you guys.
I have no idea why.
All right. Yeah. Right. All right. Let's go.
All right, Alpine. Who just you know what, Chad? I'm gonna need your help on this too. And we can talk about.
Oh boy.
Things. Like we could go in and out if we want to give Chad a chance, but let's start with Alpine 98. If anyone has some strong feels on it, I know where I'm at. I'm kind of in like right in the middle. There were a lot of great tweets. Yeah, I was at B too. There's a lot of great tweezers in this 97, 98, 99 time period.
And that would not be an S all time tweezer or any jam.
No.
That would not be an S all time any jam.
I'll give Alpine 98 an A just because it was an Alpine, and Josh would want me to do that, you know.
And
spill one out for Josh.
Yeah, spill one.
Wait, is he dead? Did we kill him?
He's dead.
I think Josh is long, even though he made an appearance at one point after he died.
He's so dead. But I'll put Alpine at an A.
All right, Raleigh.
I do not know this one, so I'm going to have to tap out.
Oh, really?
Off the top of my head, I don't know it. It doesn't stand out, so I'd say D.
Oh, no, okay. I actually think that Raleigh's a little bit better than Alpine, but probably close. But, Chad, are you tapping out of this one? The next like 5 are really famous, so.
Raleigh 99?
Yeah. It's a good one.
'99 was a weird time for the band.
I'll
I
give
feel
it
like-
I'll give it a B.
Did they phone it in, Kev?
No, it's not that they phoned it in, but they were in a transitional period. I think they were trying to be the shepherd at that point, and
I don't know. From
weird.
like an outsider's point of view, it almost feels like they were on an upward trajectory to Big Cypress, and then transitioned after that. But
and blew their nut, basically.
yeah, and then blew their nut. But all right, cool. All right, so I feel like, oh, nice, Ryan. Alpine was his first show. That's fucking lucky.
Oh, you know what? Move mine up to an A for Ryan's first show.
Well, there's no.
There we go.
Oh.
No,
There we go.
I'm gonna leave it at a B. That's not how this works. That's not how this fucking works. All right, Nassau. Okay.
Nassau.
I love the Nassau Tweezer.
That's a good one.
What year?
03. It was this 2.0. You don't know Nassau Tweezer? That's
I do know the Nassau Tweezer from 03, and everyone is really in love with it.
Yeah.
A lot of people like it.
A.
I would probably put it as a B behind the other two.
Wow.
Ooh.
I would have had it as a low S tier, but I'm averaging out. We're gonna put it A.
All right.
All right, Jones Beach.
95?
Oh, A.
Do we want to take
A.
a break and come back to this?
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah. We're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Alright.
Play the song.
No, I meant like do something else. Do you see Skoy in the beginning? Isn't he cute?
Makita's coming on.
I
mean,
never noticed Scott was in that video.
Yeah, exactly, Ben. Exactly, Ben. Thank you. That's because we have two of the same one, and one of them's Bozeman.
One of these bangors is supposed to be Bozeman.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Father Chris says hi. He's going to throw
Hey, Father Chris.
He's going to throw you a couple Dominus Hibiscums. Everything's going to be all right. So Jones Beach 95, I would put as a C. I think there's parts of it that, they were struggling. They were looking for something. I don't want to say struggling, but they were learning and looking for something. It's like the Penn State Simple. It's 30 minutes long, but 10 minutes of it, it's wasted space where they're trying to figure out how to be the Phish they are today.
I will agree with Kev. It's a C.
You have no idea.
I don't. I have no idea. I've never heard it.
I've known you long enough to know the bullshit. All right, I'm just going to agree and move on.
He sounds like he knows what he's talking about over there. All
right, so Tahoe Tweezer. This one's interesting. This is the first one we're talking about that's in like the modern social media era with like where you could see the instant feedback and percolation through the community, right? And like everything with Holly Bowling and
so there's all kinds of hype. There's all kinds of hype to fucking wade through with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care. Tahoe Tweezer is still an S. That's just not debatable.
Yeah,
I would throw it as an A to see what else ends up as an S before I put it as an S.
Well, I'm S, so that's
S.
fair. I mean, you voiced it, but
yeah,
I think there's probably 4 or 5 S tiers
in
this, and I think that's one of them. Shit, we can always adjust it, and if Makita would ever fucking show up, then he could let us know.
Come on, Makita, let's go.
All right, Lakewood, Lewu, 2000.
Ooh,
that's a huge one.
That's a big
I
one.
put that as an S.
Really?
I think that may be. I don't top 3 tweezer. It's a top 3 tweezer.
Well, then,
can I give a what do you call that?
You
spoiler?
Can. Yeah.
I'm gonna be saying S tier a lot for the next like 3. So I think Kev, your S also.
We got Bomb, Denver 97. Okay, I got B on that.
Bomb Factory is probably a B for me, only because again they were finding their way. You can hear the growing pains, and it's beautiful. And at the time, it was the best thing they ever did. But I don't know how well it holds up to even the one they did 2 nights ago.
Yeah. I would say I was a low S. If you're a B, I think maybe we split the
We
difference.
can go
and call it
A.
an A.
We can go A. We can go A.
I mean,
All right.
so if
Oh,
you're
Makita's coming on.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
I mean,
stop the music, stop the rock and roll.
Kev, calm down, bro. It's okay. Yeah, you know what's cool though? It's like when you're hanging out with a bunch of Wooks just talking about the best tweezers of all time, as one does. Bomb Factory is always one of the first 3 or 4 mentioned.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and I don't know if it's just because it's easy to remember or because it was like.
I tell you what, in '94 there was a soundboard that circulated of it. It was
Is that why it was so well known?
Phish tape.
Yep.
Everybody had a copy of the Bomb Factory that was at minimum a 3rd generation, and it was a soundboard. So you played that shit constantly because it was the best shit you had.
Yeah.
Kev's exactly right, and it's such a small venue. If you've ever been to Eugene, Oregon, it's such a small venue that it's like a really cool place to see a band. So yeah.
You know, I think when Scott does get on, we'll give him like a couple wild card passes where he can go back to the ones we've already tiered and unilaterally adjust.
2. He only gets 2.
2. Okay, that's fair, right? We don't want him to just blow up our list entirely. We'll give him 2 that he can go in and move.
Why can't we bring him on now?
Because he hasn't clicked.
Because he's like hanging out with his wife, eating dinner, probably rolling like 7 cones to prepare for tonight. I mean,
right.
There's a show tonight?
Getting his mind right.
Really?
Oh, Berkeley 3 is tonight, right?
Yes. I'm going with, I tell you what, Denver 97 is probably my top S.
Yeah, me too.
It would probably be my top tweezer ever.
It's definitely going to be in my championship match if I were to have a bracket.
Boy.
The Johnny Be Good. Come on. They found that it was one of those places where Phish totally didn't know what they were doing, and they ended up in a song they didn't know and then played it.
I'm giving 97 Denver 97 an A because you know what I'm saying I'm saving my S for.
You can have more than one S, Chad.
You can have all the S's you want.
All right, let me look at this list.
You can whip them out left and right.
Remember, one of these bangers is a Bozeman because.
Ooh, good Bozeman.
Oh God, what's wrong with you? Are you dying?
I'm coughing.
We killed Chad.
I gotta take him off camera for a second. That was
he died earlier. If you didn't see the last episode of Moon Cabin, Chad flies off into space at the end, and we never hear from him again.
I suffocate. I die like Josh. All right, let's go. Eureka.
Chris is not wrong. He is not wrong. You are not wrong, Padre. But I don't know if I'm going to be able
before
to
the voting's gone. You have to do it quick before the voting.
Or yeah, I don't know. I got to figure that out. Maybe do it on
Houston
YouTube.
on. Oh
no, maybe I can do it on YouTube. They have poll functions. We do it through Wook Plus.
Oh.
You have to subscribe to vote.
Is everybody out there subscribed?
You know, this would be a great time to remind people to like this video and subscribe. And if you're watching it after the fact, we're sorry. Comment. Let us know what you think about this tier list. All right, Eureka.
Oh, and don't forget, after the show tonight is the After Phish after show.
Right. Which Kev is definitely going to make it to. He is not going to be too fucked up. Kev, you better make it, man.
I'm going to be there with you. Eureka 98, 99, 2000. When was it?
I don't know. I thought it was 91.
Tim, if you need me for the after show, I'll be around. You can grab me.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Eureka, I'll give it A.
I'm not super familiar with this one, so I'm going to abstain. So.
Okay. I'll give it A.
It's all on you, Chad. It's all on you.
No, I've heard it. I've listened to it, and it is. I like the venue.
I'm going to put it to the end of the list so we can get Scoot.
Okay.
Why don't we give it a D? Roxy 93 tweezer is not as good as the mics from Roxy 93, so I'm going to put that down as a D because something's got a D.
All right, let's put Roxy and okay. Both are D's.
D. Actually, I'm going to put this at the end. All right. Big Birch. That's in New York, 94. That's a good one. I somebody recommended this to me when I was soliciting great tweezers. I hadn't been familiar with it prior to that, but it holds up. You know what's hard though? And I don't know, like maybe other people have like better ears than I do and like can manifest this shit better than I can. But like when you listen to multiple versions of the same song in different jams in a short period of time, it's very difficult, I think, to like compare them because they're different in like subtle, unique ways, and like what it's so subjective. I mean, this whole thing is kind of subjective bullshit. It's fun though. It's interesting to talk about. But I found myself really into it when I was listening to it. I was like, all right, this thing slaps. It's but I don't know if I would put it up with Bomb Factory even. I think maybe like B tier for me. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know this particular version at all, so I'm gonna abstain.
I think it suffers from the same thing that the Jones Beach does. And I would probably put it as a C with as many left as there are.
All right. So which one of these is Bozeman?
The first one.
All right. This is gonna fuck people up. They're gonna see Bang. Well, I mean, Banger's really good too. So
Bozeman is an S only because they finally broke through everything that they had been fighting against that night. I feel like,
yeah, Montana.
I think it was that moment. They just had that moment that night in fucking Montana of all places.
I don't know if I could say this for certain, but I feel like that might have been the first tweezer I ever heard.
Ooh,
well, it's on a live one. The Montana one, a live one, is from that.
Yeah,
yeah, I agree with Kevin. It's an S.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, I agree with you. It's from a live one, and it changed Phish. So
it did. It was one of those songs that changed the band after that. Yep. They weren't the same.
I have some strong opinions about some of these last songs.
All right, where are you on?
Oh boy,
is the next one Sugar Bush? What does that say?
Banger.
Oh, Banger. Where are you?
Banger. I hardly know.
Wait, you put it on here twice.
That's because the other one's Bozeman.
Yeah, I say.
Oh, Banger and Bozeman. Yeah. Just get rid of it. All right, let's go. Fucker Pants. A.
But we see you have it. Are you attaching the other song to it, or are we just talking about the tweezer? Because if we're just talking about the tweezer, it's a B.
I'm a Caspian fan, so let's
go. But then
go.
it's not fair. Then it should be eliminated because it's two songs and not one.
All right, so let's give it an F.
Fucking, we're canceling Fucker Fans.
We're canceling Fucker Pants.
And there goes our.
Wait, but if it gets canceled, then all of a sudden I kind of feel for it now. And I'm like, let's give it another shot.
I would put it as a B. Because I'm not including the Caspian part.
Can I tell you the truth? With or without the Caspian, it's a B. And everybody's like, it's a fucking insanely good segue. It's not the best be-all segue, really.
But there were so many people there who were so fucked up and had such a
That's
good time.
What it was. Wook mind. It was Wook mind. It was Wook mind. Everybody was of the same mind. They all got on the same bike, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then also, it's like a chuckle, like "haha, fucker pants."
You know what? It's bucked. It is bike day. Put Fucker Pants at an S.
I'm definitely not doing that. I'm definitely not doing
that. There we go. Christian agrees with me.
No, he's and I agree with them. The Tweezer Fest, that was my engagement party at Merriweather. I kind of really upset that wasn't on here. It really should have been. All right, so we're not gonna actually have it because I can't adjust it this late in the game. But I would have put Tweezer Fest probably as a high B or low A.
I would have put it as an A just because it was so much fun.
Yeah, I think it's probably in my. I mean, but then people are gonna be like, it's not as good as these. But
there have been so many Tweezer Fests, though.
The man one was.
I think the
man one. You know what? If you want to throw out MPP, you got to throw out the man from last summer with the Cities and an Isabella in it.
Yeah, but the MPP Tweezer Fest was far superior than the man Tweezer Fest.
Why? Because you got engaged that night?
No. I mean, I think I got. Well, I'm not going to talk.
Did you propose in the venue? Did she know it was coming?
No, that was the engagement party. It was like months after we got engaged.
Oh, so you took those cool pictures on your fridge before that?
No,
He has
that's
the best wedding invitations. He should show everybody his wedding invitations. They are fucking fantastic.
yeah.
Were you invited to Wook's wedding?
No, I saw him on his fridge when I was at his house.
Kev's been here a couple times.
Yes, I have. It's
Always
nice
welcome.
too.
You're always welcome. All right, so fucker pants. I'm gonna put B.
All right.
I don't know. Interesting thing about fucker pants. We did a 3.0 jam bracket and it won. And boy, was there some heated controversy with that. But the songs being paired up. But with or without it, see, that's why I don't think it matters. Because with or without, I think it still comes in.
It was the
B
same
level.
thing with the Grateful Dead bracket when we were like, we have to split up
There
Scarlet
were
Fire. We have
there
to
were
split up
5 songs in the championship. It was
right,
HSF.
exactly, the first year.
Yeah, the first year of the Grateful bracket was HSF versus Scarlet Fire.
Right, and then the second year, it was Eyes versus Terrapin, which is much more a legitimate best Grateful Dead, I think, final matchup.
Skinny, you want to stop in and bullshit with us for a little bit? Message me on Twitter if you want to stop by, because I would love to have you on.
Skinny. Skinny is with
Stub Me Down.
Stub Me Down. If you've never seen this podcast, I fucked that up too many times.
I don't know if you were. Yeah.
Oh no!
God damn it, Kevin.
Oh no!
Don't touch anything.
Oh
Kevin.
no!
It's on now.
You should go with Wadi 3.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3 with the Roman numeral after it.
All right, so let me catch.
I like the Roman numeral.
I'm gonna catch Scoot up. Kev's is fucked up. Chad's fucked up.
I'm well aware.
I need your help, so I appreciate you coming on. All
Yeah,
right, here we
I'm
are.
here to set the record straight. You guys.
Oh, like
all up.
Scott's not fucked up.
No, but Scott is a fucking adult. He can handle his shit.
I'm an adult too. I'm an adult too.
Oh god. All right, so
You
Scoot, I'm
asked
gonna
me
give
on
you
the show. All right, let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
Bring it out. What?
Let's go.
All right, Scoot. I'm gonna give you 3. They Kev tried to say 2, but I think 3 because we've progressed further. I'm gonna give you 3 adjustments to the tiers, unilateral without any, rebuke. If you want to move anything that we've tiered thus far, you can move up to 3 if you want. You don't have to. I mean, we are geniuses. So.
First of all, you're missing a very key tweezer to this entire thing that's not even listed.
Oh, I didn't bring you on to criticize.
In 12/29/18, missing is a travesty. The death tweezer should be in tier S and isn't even actually listed. So you automatically lose points right there. I'm cool with Tahoe up there, Denver. So Banger 94 is actually Bozeman.
Kev. God damn it, Kev. You do not touch the controls, motherfucker. I was ready for that one.
Yes. Scott, did you ever hear Grand Rapids tweezer 96?
Can I get some order in this motherfucking show?
Yeah, that's
no.
All right, Scoot. How you doing?
So I'm good, buddy. How are you?
Oh my god, I could breathe. All right, so yes, this Bangor is Bozeman.
Bozeman, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably knock that down to A and put Nassau there. Just out of what you have.
You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to.
I mean, Fucker
Heavy's allowed to do it.
Fucker Pants should definitely be in the A tier too. I think that's.
I'm regretting everything.
No, it's so we haven't gotten to the 4 that aren't on there yet.
So where do you want to put them? Go ahead, because it's your show.
That's definitely not my show. I actually still have not. I'm boycotting the Greek 23 because it's still not up on Live Fish. So,
oh really?
I was asleep before it happened. I still haven't listened to it. I know it's on re-listen and all that other.
It was pretty good, buddy.
I haven't listened to that show.
It's all
so
that
I have no say on how good or bad.
Well, that'll be the last one we talk about. But
all right.
It's funny because actually I was thinking Death Tweezer when I asked the group. I was like, "Hey, what year was that MSG?" And
Yeah,
in my mind I was thinking 18, but I guess 19 was also fucking dope.
18
And
was the Death Tweezer. 18 was phenomenal.
I was at both of them actually, and I probably would put the Death Tweezer a little bit ahead of.
It would have been cool
I
if we
agree.
were. It would have been cool if when we were talking about this, you hadn't mentioned that beforehand.
Well,
I didn't know.
I wasn't in the sit down.
Oh,
So
you weren't?
no,
This wasn't in that? Oh.
I wasn't there. Were you there, Kev? That you don't know that I wasn't there?
I don't know. I'm in 30 different GCs, so it's I
Okay.
get mixed up. Like
Alright.
sometimes you just send someone something you shouldn't because you're like, oh, wrong chat.
Kev's like, "Hello, fellow kids."
Basically, that's my
Let's
life.
see, Jones Beach, Big Birch.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Slow down.
No, I'm just looking at what's already up. I think the ones that I moved, I'm good with.
Okay.
So I guess I'm coming in like mid ranking of this. So I guess continue.
All right, so
Okay.
let's go with MSG 19. We're gonna forget about the Death Tweezer.
I don't
Although-
want to forget about it.
I know. You made it.
I
Clear.
tell you what, it's ahead of Fucker Pants, and
Fucker Pants is awesome, man.
yeah, 'cause it's
Yes,
got two
I
songs.
agree. Scott, I agree. I'm gonna give MSG 19 a D. Only because all of those above it are better.
Well, that's some gripping analysis from World's
That's-
Greatest.
It's
Chess.
cruel. It's cruel.
So how does this work?
But-
Everybody has a say, or we just ignore what Chad says? How does this actually
Yeah,
work?
no, just ignore what I say.
Yeah, we always ignore what Chad says, and then we try to get
Yep.
some sort of consensus between Kev and I. But now it's the three of us.
I would put it as an A before Fucker Pants and bump Fucker Pants back down to B.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
let's see what
I
Skinny's
put it as a
saying.
D. Come
I
on.
don't know, man.
And once Skinny's with us, he'll be here.
It definitely doesn't belong in that.
Let's keep
deep
him
end.
backstage until he waves at us. I think. I mean, I would have had Fucker Pants down here because I think it's ahead of Fucker Pants, but I don't think it's.
So you should move the 19 all the way to the butt of B then.
That's where I said D.
B, as in
No, it's
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
boy.
Wait, so are we assuming this is the higher side?
Yes.
Why is Roxy getting killed?
We
right
read
now?
left to right because Roxy, we put it as a D because the Mike song's better on that show.
Okay, fine.
All right, Palace, the Palace. The
Come
Palace.
on! You know what I
97.
feel about this. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I feel about this.
But
It's memorialized.
You
This
didn't like
needs to
it.
bump Fucker
Oh, he
Pants
loves
down
it.
to B because this is before Fucker Pants again, right, Scott? Come on.
Palace Tweezer 97
Oh, man,
S
that's
of
a
all
hard.
time.
I feel like that's a tougher decision than say like Bomb Factory is, but
Nope.
Bomb
Nope.
Factory was like what, one of the first or the first like Tweezer Fest.
Tweezer
it was the
Bella.
first Tweezer
Tweezer
Fest.
Bella.
Right. So it's
Tweezer
hard
Bella.
to
There
like,
you go, adding songs.
but that as a complete Tweezer, is Bomb Factory really that good?
No.
It just
If you had to go,
it was groundbreaking in the Tweezer Fest portion of it, but like I don't know, man. I wouldn't have it.
if
up
you had
there.
to go, if you had to go complete Tweezer, I would go with Grand Rapids 96, and he didn't even put it on the poll.
Well, neither is the Death
But-
Tweezer, man. So I'm with you. We got some.
All right.
controversy
I
brewing,
gave my
but
disclaimers.
Yeah.
There's
Whoa,
not
whoa,
there's
whoa.
not much
where
we
do
can
you
do
put-
about it now. So we have to work with what's up here.
Scott, where do you put Palace 97 then?
It's got to be up there. I'd replace Bomb Factory with it. I think.
I
Yeah.
think Palace is definitely high A, low S.
I-
So
I-
whether it's here or here, I'm kind of indifferent.
Go all the way to the butt on A. Make it first A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
No, first
kind of
S.
biased. I mean, I listened to Tahoe
Tweezer
today.
Bella.
Actually, Tahoe was
Yeah.
the last song I listened to before I got to work.
We
So,
aren't
that's-
doing
Oh, you guys are so wrong.
good.
You
I
guys
really-
are so wrong.
I really wish that Wook hadn't have put Fucker Pants in there and just had the Magna Ball Tweezer because we would have got a better ranking because it would have been at a C without the
Well, it's
pants.
hard because it's like 4 minutes of Caspian, and then it's really a tweezer jam. So
No, I'm sorry,
kinda
but
like-
Palace 97 is the best tweezer on the board.
All right,
That's
you
what we
guys
keep
vamp
hearing.
for a minute. I'm gonna put a poll up. I want the chat to vote on where tweezer pants should end up.
I don't
You know
want
what?
tweezer pants on Tweezabella.
Chad, it would be one thing if you had a Brewers pendant hanging behind you.
Have you
but-
already used that joke? Or wait, was that in the green room?
It was in the green room. And also the Brewers haven't won a pennant. We've made this point.
This is
But-
the most meta bullshit
They
ever.
had to have a pennant somewhere. Someone had to make a pennant at some point to wave at a game.
No, we lost. We haven't won a pennant. Here's my baseball
Sure.
card.
Oh, it wasn't the green room. It was
Take a
live.
break.
You're wrong.
Shirt real quick. We'll flex the shirt because that's all that matters.
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
Weezer goddamn bullshit bracket.
That's a nice shirt.
I can't add the D option, so we're gonna do. I feel bad. Skinny chimed in, but I think his
That'll give him
camera's
the
not
D.
working or something.
That's all right. He'll figure it out. What's that last thing? We can always bring this back.
Yeah. All right, so Eureka.
I don't know that one. I'm tapping out.
Tap it out. Tap it out.
Stu, you got any thoughts on this?
I don't know what we're doing. Eureka is. Oh, hold on. I don't know why I small screened myself. Let me get back. Eureka 90.
Wait, let's watch the intro again.
Does it say 90?
Oh yeah, we're rolling. Hit it! So fucking typical, I don't know what to do. I'm on the sky.
All right, we're good.
Okay, that's good.
Hey, Skinny's here. What's up, Skinny?
Skinny.
Hey, what's
All right,
up?
Skinny,
Oh,
you
What's
man.
up, Skinny?
Let's
This is
Skinny
like
move
great
3
prime
then.
time television. This is like the best prime time television ever.
I know. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was a train wreck, but the
No, it's
viewership
really
kept going
good.
up, so it's like we must be doing something right.
So
no,
Skinny gets to pick 3 to move too, right?
Yeah, Skinny, you want to move anything on the board?
I really think that the Bomb Factory actually is an S because I had a friend of mine turn me on to that version. I hadn't ever heard it. And I think that's an S. Listen, Fucker Pants, I think, is an S too.
Man, your credibility
I know.
was going really well until that.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm personal feelings. So I guess I'm going through
Skinny.
experience.
Skinny, I don't know you, but Tweezabella, not an S. Are we
Not
kidding?
2 songs.
I don't
You
know.
only get one
Maybe
song.
But my problem with this entire thing is the MPP. I think I've been really pushing that, and it's not there. And I feel like that's an S. There was like a free twice in that.
Back on the train twice.
Back on the train twice. Like, and Kevin, you're saying the man was better than that. That's absurd.
Yeah, it's not even close.
It's not. That's like.
The man was a Tweezer Fest by
Us-
technicality only. Like,
Whoa.
And it's
whoa,
like a
whoa,
solar
whoa.
home run when you're down by 10. You know what I mean? Nobody cares.
You
right.
guys are all wrong. You guys are all wrong.
So is
Palace-
everybody else.
You're all wrong on this super subjective shit.
That's why I got on. I wanted to get on. So I'm like texting Tim, like, please let me on because this is all absurd.
It's like adding more controversy with each person you bring in.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Auburn is a D. No, I don't know
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I think I love the Palace one too, and Denver and Palace are really hard to
I agree.
manipulate there. I think this whole thing is really, really difficult to do. I don't even know why you guys fucking did it.
Because we didn't
It's a
prepare and we're
dumb-
like, oh, we got to fill 2 hours.
It's a
Right?
dumb.
It's just like our show.
Yeah. So listen, Fucker Pants, the Palace, MSG 19. These are all phenomenal tweezers, no doubt about it. Like probably the best tweezers of their individual years. But my issue is the gap between Denver and Nassau and Tahoe to those other tweezers is more than those tweezers to the ones below it. So if you're looking at them all relative to each other, I think how high the high tweezers are kicks those other tweezers down. And it's not that they're not phenomenal tweezers, but that Denver tweezer is like, if there were literal gods of jamming and they were bestowed upon us their gift, that's what it would be. It would be the Denver tweezer. Like that. It's like
That's
a divine.
little strong.
I don't know if it would be that good if it didn't open.
That's a little strong.
A little hyperbole.
Placement too, you know what I mean?
Placement
like sometimes placement is pretty key. I mean, I think the 19 tweezer from MSG, that's placement too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And maybe the fucker pants as well, because you wouldn't expect a tweezer to dive into a fucker pants and then go back into a tweezer, but it was Magnaball. Magnaball was magnificent. There was so much that could happen there.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, so I wanted to bring full faces on so I could look you in the eyes when you disappoint me with your terrible takes. So where does this past tweezer, the Greek tweezer, the Twimple, is that what is it being called now?
No, it's only
really?
Twimple if you're including
the
songs.
Greek tweezer makes more sense than
The
any
Greek
of the stupid
tweezer,
fucking
okay.
names that
I
have been
think
made
that
for it.
I think Twerkly.
No,
Twerkly.
Fuck it.
That's-
Twerkly's good.
all of the fuck-
Twerkly's good.
No, it's not. It's a
Tweezer.
horrible
Nah, it's
idea.
the Greek
Better be
tweezer,
tweezer.
The
man.
Greek tweezer.
Yeah, never
Greek
trust
tweezer.
anything with two first names.
Yeah, we don't need
Never.
no one
Yeah.
name bullshit.
I would say that tweezer the other night was probably the best tweezer they ever did.
What?
What? That's craziness too. You can't.
Jeez.
You know that for
Yeah.
sure.
Keep it on.
You know
Keep it on full screen. Tim,
I don't
keep
know,
it on
man.
full
Come
screen
on.
and let Went defend this take. No, put it
Yeah,
back up.
tell us
full
why
screen.
that was the best tweezer
Tell us-
they've ever done.
Go. Best
Because-
tweezer ever.
That was the best tweezer they ever did because it was the culmination of everything they'd ever learned from all those other tweezers put into one beautiful 43.5-minute piece of music.
All right.
Okay.
Let me ask a question. How high were you?
Were you
Yeah,
What's-
exactly, Jason. Exactly.
were you more or less high than you are
Chad.
tonight?
My name is Chad. I'm not Jason. My name is
No,
Chad.
Jason. I was talking about Jason's.
It's literally on the screen.
No, he was.
I was asking you.
No,
right.
check. He was talking about your brother and the
I
comment.
know.
Okay.
Are you
I'm
sure?
asking him.
I know.
Okay. I'm asking you if you thought that was the best tweezer ever last night. How high were you?
It was 2 nights ago. So
Nothing.
how high are
It was
you?
2 nights ago.
Good, true. Good point. Thank you. Thank you, Skinny. You got me. No, good
That
point.
was Scoot.
Good point.
That wasn't Skinny.
Oh, Scoot. That was Scoot.
And go.
Good
What
point.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Tell me. Give me a reason that any one of those other tweezers was better than that one the other night.
Because they were.
All right, Palace.
All right, so
Valid
Kev,
point.
here's the wildest take of this entire show, this entire channel, is I not that far off of you. I really think that this Greek tweezer was a top 3, top 5 tweezer. I don't know if I'm ready to say it was the best of all time, but I really feel like that belongs in the same conversation of these other tweezers. And I don't even think that, Eric, I kind of agree with them too. Like, I don't even think that's a stretch to say that it belongs. I think it's certainly, I think it's right up there with them.
I don't know, man. I've heard the simple was better. So I don't know.
I mean, it worked really well with the plate, with the palette that tweezer set up for.
Scott, it explored everything that you've ever heard them do since you've been listening to them in that one space. And attached with the
I think
simple,
that could be said
it
about a
might be
lot
the
of
best-
tweezers. So.
Yeah, no, but attached with the simple, it might be the best hour plus of music they ever played.
Chad's gonna look up and
Say-
realize that he's not
They
on this
ever
page.
played?
Ever. played.
Say that about the Weekapaug Groove from Miami the last time they played there, the New Year's run. I mean, you know,
And you could be right about that. You could be. That's
you could
totally
be right about the Greek. I just think it's new,
I don't know,
and I
man.
can't figure it out, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. Well, it's pretty clear.
Well, I mean, what I really liked about this tweezer was they went places and they were creative with it, but it never felt like they were searching too long. Like it was very purposeful and it had a lot of intention behind it, but not like rushed or in like an artificial way. It didn't feel like it was rehearsed. It felt
like
organic.
Like you said the other night, Trey ripcord shit when he's done with it, and he let that shit go 43 minutes. And
it never even looked like he even considered ripcording. Like, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, is he going to stay with it? Everybody was so comfortable in this jam. Nobody was thinking, oh, they're going to ripcord it. Nobody was.
No one flinched.
No one flinched. Everybody was in it for 40 minutes straight. 40 minutes straight. It was just, everybody was locked in. And I don't know. It's been a long time since they've had that kind of jam.
I did not feel like that with the Set Your Soul Planet Free or whatever they did at Shoreline the other year.
No.
I get that from that 46 minutes. I didn't feel that.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that take. And the thing about it is that 1 in 19, and then there was a couple years where you didn't hear anything like that. So anytime there's like a huge jam that rips like that, everybody's kind of ears go up like a dog's, and they're like, oh, well, what's this, and how's this, and how's it compare to whatever. So I don't disagree. I
wish Jason had have come on, because you know I'm in a chat with him on Twitter, and he did a complete breakdown the other day for us of all the key changes and how they were fighting against each other and shit. It was fantastic. And I know nothing about key changes. I'm like, they don't make the key.
We should have him do that for the channel. Why is he just doing it for your private message?
Go ahead.
Because
are you talking about my brother?
Yeah, talking about your brother. Yes.
Yeah, I taught him music. What questions do you have? I'll answer them for you.
You haven't even listened to the tweezer yet, man.
You haven't even heard it. You don't even know.
What's the best tweezer, Chad?
Tweezer Bella, Auburn 97. Come on, let's go.
And go.
Oh man,
holy shit.
There's really only one thing you can do in these situations.
Hey, Skinny. Hey, Skinny. Skinny, where do you live?
Right down the street from Kevin, right outside of Baltimore in Ellicott City.
You're out of Baltimore?
Yeah.
Chad, I'm going to tell you what I tell my mother-in-law. Modern technology, you don't have to yell. It's fine. You can just talk like we're in the room.
Is my mic loud? I don't know. I think my mic's fine.
Hey man,
I don't know if it's the mic.
I don't think it's the mic. You sound like my 70-year-old mother-in-law. Like, can you hear me?
I don't trust my mic. So Skinny.
Yeah,
you grew up in Baltimore. Have you ever heard of like what's your favorite band out of Baltimore? Let's just say.
Ooh, band out of Baltimore? Oh my God, Kicks.
Yeah,
Kicks. Fucking The Itch. What was the MTV tune? They had the big MTV tune too, but The Itch was the best song. I got the Itch. He's talking about she took my last 3 Quaaludes and she walked out on me.
That's a Baltimore song.
It is a Baltimore song. Thank you, Skinny.
So since we're interviewing Skinny now, why don't you have Kev's accent? Kev assures us that everybody in his area sounds like him, and I've never met anyone in my entire life that sounds like him.
My wife is convinced that it's not a Baltimore accent.
I don't think it is. I have no idea what it is, though.
You can hide it pretty well. It'll slip out once in a while. It's like, yeah, man, I was going downtown to see this thing, and like I can totally slip into it right now.
Wait, but that doesn't sound like Kev at all. So what is that?
No.
It's not
Kevin's more county, I think. Kevin's more county than I'm city. Kevin's more county. I'm from the east side. Kevin's County. So I
I'm
mean,
from the
it's
west
got
side.
Yeah, it's
Have
got
you
a
ever
little
seen
bit
The
of.
Wire? I grew up like not far from where The Wire was filmed. I shit you not. That's my life.
Yeah, well, I lived down that way, for a long time in Fells Point, and it'll slip out once in a while, but I don't know. I guess I've tried to hide it.
Cherry Hill.
Be
But
you,
when you
man.
ended up
It's
in
good.
Cherry Hill, you were in the wrong neighborhood. You were like, "Oh, I was in Fells Point. I'm in Cherry Hill. What happened? Oops, I better get back."
My father grew up over
Jesus.
that way. Yeah.
Oh,
so
and anybody didn't know you're supposed to drink because we're talking about a hometown of one of the Wook Plus people. So,
Kev, I don't think you need to encourage the drinking game. I think we're well beyond that at this point.
I haven't mentioned the radiators yet.
Skinny. Skinny, have you ever listened to the secret? Have you ever listened to the Secret Machines?
No.
I don't know what
I
Say
can't-
no. It's okay to say no.
Scoot, how long do I
They're
let this
from
shit go
Baltimore.
before I try to bring
you
it
know
back?
what? It's like I realize why I'm here, but I also kind of hate you for this. So just
No, and here's Har.
All right.
And we got
Yeah.
Har coming on.
Now listen, wait, before we bring her on, everybody
Rules.
behave
Rules.
yourself.
Ground rules.
Whoa.
who's coming on?
Oh
Don't-
boy.
No
Har's
interrupting.
coming on.
No interrupting.
Nobody's
No
coming
on.
shenanigans.
Yes.
There she is.
Yes.
Oh shit!
She's here to save us.
Wait, is she frozen?
Oh, she froze.
Oh no.
All right.
All right, wave when you're
Like I
ready.
said, Harley will be here in a second. Make sure you like and subscribe for all kinds of great content we have going on.
Back to Chad.
Yeah. So Skinny, have you ever listened to the Secret Machines?
The answer is no.
No. They're a great Brooklyn band. I mean Brooklyn. I'm sorry, Baltimore band.
All right, so Chad, I know you've
Well,
been
there's
off.
a Brooklyn and Baltimore, Chad, so they might be a Brooklyn Baltimore band.
Chad, I know you've been off. I know you haven't been on the channel a lot lately, but I'm gonna give you a couple Wook Plus tips.
Go ahead.
All right,
Go ahead.
lift your head up like 3 spots on the corner.
Oh, okay. Like
Oh,
that.
give you
the
a tip.
camera is here.
Should I get centered? Okay. I'll get centered.
Are you ready, Har?
Oh, I'm ready for the interview.
All right, there she is.
Oh, thank
There we
God.
go. Save us,
Thank
Har,
God.
please.
Thank
Hey,
God.
Riley,
I
how you
stopped
Somebody, we
getting
needed somebody to
notes.
class up the joint.
Hello.
So why are we behaving?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out an excuse to get these guys to just quiet down a little bit because they've been literally yelling at me for like the last hour.
So, Har, what's your favorite Baltimore band?
Oh, I don't. You?
I would have no idea.
Secret Machines is the best answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
there was
anyway, can we
there
get off
used
of
to be a
Baltimore?
No, there used to be a Baltimore band named Spongeworthy, and they were just all that in a bowl of grits, but they didn't last long. How you doing, Har?
Oh, I'm good now that I'm here. It's been
Yeah.
a lot going
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Long
so,
day,
yeah.
right? Holy
Long
shit.
day, and my pup's been sick, and it's just been a lot.
Oh,
that's
no
tough.
way. Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that.
What is
It
your
is,
pup's
but I'm
name?
here. Julius.
What's your pup's name? Julius. Right.
Julius.
Yeah, I knew it was a Phish song.
He's almost as old as you are, Kev.
Oh, he's 150?
He's like 90 something, I think, in dog
Nice.
years. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know what the math is.
And he's like Jim. He's like Runaway Jim over there, 119.
Yeah. Good
So
one.
that's sorry.
one, Kev.
I hope your dog feels better.
So is anyone else having like? Is everyone here
It's
East
totally-
Coast?
Yeah.
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 So like anyone
Basically.
else having like a hard time with these? I mean, Greek's a little bit earlier, but I don't know.
Dude,
I
Harley, let me tell you.
can't-
We're
Last
doing
I
these.
weekend.
can't do the weeknight West Coast shows, like, because I get so excited, and then I'm up all night because I'm so excited, and it's like have court in the morning, can't like do that. So I haven't
We've-
watched
Kev and I have-
any of the
Listen
shows.
to it the next day.
Kevin and I have been doing the after shows every night after every one of these. And so there's like a little bit of adrenaline with being on the show, right? Like it's not like a huge thing, but like when you're doing this and pontificating everything, like I've been going to bed at like 4 a.m. every night after these
Yeah.
things. But unlike Kev, I have a toddler and and I have to be at work at like 7:30. So I'm just going on fumes. I have nothing in the tank anymore.
You're back in the office though, aren't you?
We're splitting work from home in an office. So I'm in 2 days. I'm home 3 days.
Got it.
But it's
yeah,
rough.
no, I'm
though.
back
It's
in the
rough.
office, so there's
No.
like no pretending. Like I don't even try. I'm just like, you're not watching. Can't even watch, like,
well, in case
can't
my
even
boss
watch like
is
the free like thing. I just get so excited. I get so pumped up, and then I can't go to sleep. So.
Well, in case my boss
You're-
is watching right now, I don't pretend either. I am definitely working at 7:30 in the morning. I have not been staying up super late to watch.
No, I mean, like,
How we don't
that's not
watch-
what I was. I was buying that for you. I meant, like, I don't even kid myself. That,
You know, I've definitely
toddler
also
thing-
not been playing any video games either.
like that late.
The toddler thing will kill you too.
What thing?
She froze up on us. The toddler thing will kill you too. That's why I'm
yeah.
glad I have 31 days of I have 31 more days of peanut butter sandwiches to make.
Hell yeah!
And my youngest will be graduating, so and I know Scott's down that road. Hey, you're back.
Congrats.
Yeah, we lost Harley. I think maybe we're
I don't know what's
overloading
going
the
on
Wook
with
ports.
my. I don't know what it is.
Internet
I thought it was
service?
because my no, that's not. I thought it was because I had
Oh,
like
boy.
the Cisco thing owned like from. What? I don't know.
I hear
closed out
Cisco
everything, so hopefully it should work.
Do you want to tell us about how bad Cisco sucks?
I really had no idea that it was possible to turn like my like MacBook into my like work PC until 2020. So I'm not the person to ask maybe about any of this stuff, and I have nothing to compare it to. But it's pretty cool that like I could make it turn into my work computer, which is some fun. I don't want to talk about work.
Yeah, no, we've been all over the place. We were doing tweezers earlier. You missed that.
Yeah,
Do you have any,
where are you on the tweezer the other night?
or in general, your favorite
Well,
tweezer?
have you also just, it was funny. I woke up to a lot of like tags, like whatever, people adding me on Twitter or like retweeting my pinned tweet, which is the only time I think I've ever tweeted during a show. I think it's from 2018. We were out on the floor at MSG. My stuff was in a garbage bag, obviously. And I like dove into the garbage bag, pulled my phone out, tweeted that, and threw it back in the bag. And I kept dancing because I was really, really annoyed at the people wooing. And I was
That was
No.
a really good one too. And then I do remember the wooing. I'm off the wooing. I can't do that.
I like this. If you
Uh,
woo during tweezer, I will cut you.
Tahoe is to blame. Tahoe is to blame.
I was to blame for that.
Well, I mean, that's
yeah.
kind
well, I was, see, I don't even remember. I know that, but like, I have no recollection of the Tahoe tweezer. Like, I think
Were
I said
you
that
there?
before, which is kind of embarrassing. I just remember walking out and people were like, "Yo, this was, you know how long this was?" And I'm like, they played tweezer. Like what? That was fun.
I've been there.
Yeah, me too. That's
Yeah,
like
I
the
guess.
Dark Star back in the day when you caught one. That somebody would always
Right?
shit on you for seeing it for the first time. They would say like, "Oh, this one was the Hampton one was the best." I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
That's always my favorite after the show, because like we do this, like doing the talking head thing. So like people will see you and they like want your instant analysis. But like when you're at the show, I'm not in the headspace to do like a recap show. So like coming out of Dick's this year, a couple people came up to me like, "Yeah, what'd you think of?" And I was just like, "Nope, we're not
No
not
thanks.
doing this right now."
Nope.
No, that's fair, Harley. I think that's fair.
Sure.
Time.
But yeah, I always have fun with you at shows.
Oh my God, where were
You know.
we? Oh, AC. We don't need to get into the nitty gritty details. Or was it AC or was it by this
My
guy
thing
at
keeps breaking
Hartford?
up.
Bethel.
Oh, it was Bethel or was it
It was
Hartford?
Bethel. No,
There
we
was-
were all together at Bethel.
When I
remember?
timed it perfectly.
Yeah, the timing.
No, were you
Oh, no,
talking about me
probably
and
was
you
that
with
Hartford.
Yeah,
the timing? That was AC.
Yeah.
That was AC because you said you didn't time it right the night before, so I looked at you and timed it for myself. And
It was one of those things like peak jam. We just look at each other like, "Yep, timed it." Nailed it.
Yeah. The entire time we're
All
like, yeah.
That was so it's weird because like 22 was a really fun tour. Every show was so much of a blast, but it feels different this year. I feel like just from a analytical standpoint, like a playing and a cleanness and like not flubs and like the decisions. I feel like everything about this tour has been a step up, but I'm not one of those people that's going to shit on 22 though, because it was such a fun year. Like there were a lot of really good moments in it.
And
Yeah, I
it's also
love
like it's
22.
the people you're with too. I don't know. Like obviously, I'm a fluffer. I was happy to be there, but it's like a bit of everything, right? Like I've never had a bad time at a Phish show, and especially you're there with friends. I have like wonderful memories, if any memories. So I guess it's one or the other, but
the memories you have are wonderful.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, would I necessarily re-listen to the show? Probably not. A show if it's not great, probably not. But I still have wonderful memories. I can tell, kind of go back to every show or every tour, and it's about that.
Can I ask you if you re-listened to whole shows? They always make fun of me because I never go back and listen to a whole show again, front to back.
I don't really listen to songs, actually. That's why I haven't had, like, I'll listen to a set too, but unless it's like I think I've talked about this on here before, unless it's like a pump up song, like before like go into court, like my walkout song. I mostly listen to
when you're going to court.
It's like
depends how I'm feeling and how weird I'm feeling, but a lot of the time
it's like jams.
No, like recently, last year it was the Orange Beach Free that got really weird. And then before that, like there was, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, I remember standing outside of the Eastern District in Central Islip, Long Island, which is federal court, listening to Martian Monster. And obviously there have been tweezers and tweet prizes, but stuff like that mostly. And I'll fast forward to the point of the song I want, because I can't sit there and listen to like a whole.
Well, I know you haven't listened to it yet, but
no, is it even up yet? I've literally been in court all day today.
I was actually going to shout out the Fuego from last night. When that gets out, you should. I think that would be.
They posted it, and they posted it on video. I don't love Fuego. I know.
No, but
don't kill me.
No, it's fine. But when you do get a chance to listen to it, I would recommend that as a pump up song, because they was ripping. They went into it full guns blazing, and I think that would be a great song to get ready to fucking. I don't know. Are you defense or prosecution? I don't want to talk about work too much, but either way, it's like you're either gonna defend some motherfuckers or you're gonna throw some bitches in jail.
I've literally never been a prosecutor in my life. Okay, right. Most people start off on that side. Yeah. So, correct.
You're so smart. It's awesome.
Not really. But
all right, cool. Can you DM us your card?
I know a group of people that might need a few good defense.
Well, everyone knows that you cannot. You will sit in jail if you are taken into custody in New York during a show at the Garden, because arraignments go till 2 a.m. on the weeknights, and I'm not going to get disbarred for showing up incapacitated to get you out. You will wait until the morning. But other than that, yes, of course. Do you know how many times I've been to like Fort Chester Village Court, where the Capitol Theater is, to like just help friends? Like, and I don't do that kind of, that's a little thing for me,
Well, it's very nice of you. It's benevolent.
I mean, what could you get in trouble for going to see a show? I mean, what could you really get in trouble for?
I don't know.
Yep.
Not us.
Nothing, and I get it dismissed. So, nothing eventually, but it's a hassle.
So you were looking forward to Phish coming back to New York. What do you make of this whole 7 days thing?
Ooh.
I'm happy.
And the Central Park show.
That was my take.
Kevin, that's not happening.
Wait, what? I was like, I haven't heard this, but
Kevin believes that Central Park is going to be like the culminating event.
The Sunday show.
Sunday is Phish Day.
Yeah, he's like. So there's going to be.
I love MSG. I love Indoor Phish. I did all of Baker's Dozen. I'm happy they're not doing that again, because I don't think I could and I didn't take a day off of work. And I don't think I could do that at this age.
Hell no.
Anymore.
I couldn't.
So and I was like sober during the week. I still don't think I could do it at this age. So I'm excited, but yeah, I guess it'll be less expensive for me than traveling, which would mean I wouldn't be doing any other shows this summer. So
You hear a lot of bitching. You just like, all right, well, you guys should move to New York, or I mean,
no, I get it. Like, it's not your typical summer tour. Like, I'd rather go to Bethel
yeah.
anyway, but it's indoor Phish, it's at MSG, and I get it.
Bethel is
Like,
fun.
we're all getting old, the band included, and they don't all live here, but
They're old as dirt.
some of them do, and it's I think people maybe don't think it's easier for them to stay in one place for 7 nights and close by and not be running around. And you know what? Then don't go. If you are so mad, don't go.
Right.
The complaints are from the west of the Mississippi, because we have it easy on the East Coast. Like, we're really excited for the
Yeah, but
summer
it-
seven.
it's also an East Coast band. I mean,
I want fall. Yeah, it's an
yeah.
East Coast band. I want Fall Tour.
Right.
Fall Tour is always my favorite. But I want like East Coast, like.
But
upstate-ish.
there's a difference though between like East centric and like MSG. Like I feel like the problem that
Totally.
a lot of people have is if you don't live in the city, even if you live in like Jersey or Connecticut or like Pennsylvania or whatever, Manhattan's like that's a hard.
Yeah.
No,
run.
I totally agree with that. That's why
I spend more
my
at
apartment's
the-
booked up.
I did, I think,
Already.
21 shows last year, 22 or whatever, and I spent more for the 4 nights in April than I did for the rest of the year.
And you
Like,
didn't
if
say
you
at
add-
your
and I did
brother's?
Dick's, I did all that shit. I did Dick's and all, and if you add it all up, no, we did a hotel in Manhattan. But like if you add up all the other traveling and everything, it's still not as much.
That's actually crazy. So yeah,
Manhattan's expensive as shit. I mean,
Yeah, I
for
flew to
hotels.
Dick's for less than it cost to go in April. I flew to Dick's and stayed.
Yeah.
Dick's.
Dick's was way cheaper than Manhattan.
Yeah, man, it's the biggest city, man, in the world, man. Like we do.
Why don't
like,
you just
stuff
say your
like-
brother's apartment? He lives literally on my street.
Right.
Well, my daughter stayed there. I know.
No.
All right, left turn, and I'm going to
Left
start
turn.
it off with Scott. Do you think that we are going to hear tilting or anything off January this run?
That's
No.
a good question.
I don't.
I do.
Come on, talk
I do.
more than that. I fucking threw it. To
Well,
you. Give me something.
I don't feel that they will. I mean, we already heard Mull, right? Which is on.
I like
if I'm
Mull.
not mistaken.
Yeah, it's
So,
growing on me. I was not big on it, but
I
it's
guess
growing.
right away, I'm already.
I
wrong.
like it.
But
Keep going, Kev. Or
I mean, maybe something else off of Mike's album, but I do not believe anything from the
January. You don't think I strolled that Page tune
No,
would ever show up?
Scoot is right.
As
Wait,
far as-
but Kev, ever show up or show up this tour?
This
I'm just talking this tour. I
No,
think
no,
that
because
was-
Kev
Yeah,
just
yeah.
said you don't think it'll ever
Right,
show
yeah,
up.
I guess. show
Sorry,
up this tour.
I'm not
Right, I thought it was
cross-examining you.
fuck this tour. I
You are
thought for sure.
cross-examining me.
I
No,
thought for
Kev, not
sure
you. I would never cross-examine you, Scott.
I thought for sure Tweezer was going to land in I Strolled. the
Yeah,
other
but
night.
I mean, I think maybe they already played one of the January instrumentals in one of these jams, and nobody picked it out yet.
oh, it was right next to the Dave Energy's guide.
I think that's quite
And the
possible.
hand
They
goes
could have
safety.
slid it in.
Um,
Nobody caught it, so they're like, "Fuck it, we didn't actually play it."
You sure Ryan Storm didn't hear it?
he was on Goose Tour. I mean, listen, January doesn't lend itself well to the Phish sound. Like
I love
don't-
it. I love it though. I just
no,
don't
I
think
do
it's
too,
gonna
and it is
happen.
what it is. But for like a live Phish performance, I don't think that's those types of songs, right?
If they,
It's-
I'd be happy if they. I mean, I'd be happy if they played whatever. I just don't think it's going to happen this spring tour.
Kev
think-
really wants it to happen. That was one
I
of his
don't think it's
bold
out of the question
predictions.
for summer or down the
Oh.
line, but I don't think it's going to happen now. I think it's
Yeah,
too
I-
soon. I don't. I think they got a vibe.
Yeah, I like their
That's what I
vibe
like.
right now too. Whatever this is, I'm really digging it. It's a very good vibe.
So,
Kev,
are we
by the
getting-
way, I
are
think
we
you're-
going to get a yum tonight.
We're gonna get a tweet,
Go ahead.
reprise.
I think you get a yem this weekend at Hollywood
Yeah.
Bowl. I don't know
Yeah.
about tonight. That's Hollywood.
I don't
But
think
Kevin,
it's
if
gonna
you
be
call
tonight
it, good
either.
for you. Yeah, I think it'll be
I think
this
Twist
weekend.
tonight. I think we're
Okay.
going to get a Twist tonight.
You want to do that? You want to do the whole wild speculation and random guesses? We could do a pick 5. That'd be good.
Oh, let's
You know I don't
speculate
do
like a
that.
motherfucker.
I don't do it
we've
either.
missed-
I think it's ridiculous.
We've missed right. Well, I feel like we've
So-
missed the two
The
biggest
Twoist.
Mike Bass songs. Mike's song and Down with Disease, especially with the theremin damn thing. Where's the Down with Disease? He has.
All right.
to
Well,
fucking drop
I think
that.
it's reasonable to expect a Mike's.
There still hasn't been a Mike's. You're right, and there was no Mike's in Mexico either, because I remember like wanting Mike's and not getting it, and then telling consoling myself that they played it there the year before. So
Zook is 100% right. We're getting a bike. We're getting a Mike's
totally.
groove,
Yeah.
A bike would be cool. I haven't seen
a bike
And-
would be totally.
and we're gonna get a Tweezer reprise. I don't think we're gonna get a Yem. I think they're gonna save Yem for Hollywood Bowl. I think Hollywood Bowl is gonna end up being fucking great shows. I don't know where T ended up. Has T been on tonight, or was that just in the green room?
It was
I don't
green room.
know.
Do you really think that they're going to go as obvious as do bike?
I don't. That's what I was gonna say. I was just waiting for a break in the action to get that across, but like
You
they
know,
don't do the obvious ever.
They don't.
Every time you
know
think
what-
they're gonna do it,
You're right.
No, ever.
No.
I mean, they didn't even play Maki
doesn't.
Soup on 420 last year, man. I mean,
Yeah,
they
right.
played like
Blaze
everybody
On,
was
didn't
like
they?
guaranteeing
Yeah,
Maki
they
Soup.
played
Blaze
Blaze On.
They played Blaze On
But they
420.
played
and-
Light Up
No, they didn't play
But
like
the-
all the other pot tunes
Right.
or like
Yeah, Light Up or
Super
Leave
was
Me
the one
Alone.
that
Well, I
they
didn't want a
did.
pot theme that show anday, so I was happy.
nobody
Here's
did.
one-
I'm just
here's
saying
one.
everybody was asking for it though. Like I don't know. Other
First, at
people.
Baker's Dozen, Jerry's birthday, I swear to God,
Oh,
like
yeah.
they were going to do something,
Yes,
and they did nothing.
we
But
want
that's
an
what I'm
announcement.
saying.
We want a statement. That was-
Yeah,
we
I was
always
like,
want a
and
statement from the band, and they didn't do
I
anything. You're right.
I swore to God, I told my wife, I was like, we're going up because we were there the weekend. She was there the weekend before. I was like, let's go back up for the show. It's Jerry's birthday. They're definitely gonna fucking like do something. And I was like, I'm an idiot for fucking even attempting to know what they didn't do. Shit. They're
Or
like,
two,
yeah.
though.
Kuroda had like he had a dancing bear like on the light stand, and that was it.
And that
I was like,
bear's
all right.
always there.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I'm an idiot. I was like, I'm a moron.
They've always been
What
like,
else is
fuck
new?
that band. Up until 99, they were like, fuck that band. And in
I don't think it's
99,
fuck
Phil
that
was
band.
like,
I
come
don't
play
think
with
it's
us.
fuck that band.
Yeah, I think they.
Yeah, I don't think so
I just
either.
think they're not.
And now, I mean,
think they're
Trey
just not
was
gonna
literally
give you what you
Jerry
think.
at Dead 50.
Yeah,
That's what I think
That
it
was
is.
in 2015. That was a lot of years later. I think from
No,
like
there was
85
because they covered a lot of that shit early on, and then there was like a
85, yeah, they stopped in 85, and from 85 until Terrapin Station in 98, they
There
did not
was-
touch the Grateful Dead. They stayed the fuck away from them as far as they
Well,
could.
wouldn't you? Like, if you were trying to be an up and coming
Yeah.
band in the early 90s with
Yeah,
Jerry
exactly.
strung
Which is why
out?
I don't understand why, like, the whole Tab Goose thing. Anyway, sorry, because it's not a fucking torch. Put it down. Get over it. Sorry.
Yeah, well, no, but times are different though. Like
I know.
a young band today is not going to act like a young band in the early 90s or late 80s. It's just a whole different world. Like, and I think it's fine. Like, it's, I think it's unfair to compare the two. But
Yeah,
there was,
I agree.
I also
Oh,
don't
it's
think
unfair.
that Phish was in Jerry's radar the way Goose is in Trey's
No,
radar.
Jerry didn't know who
Right.
Phish were. He was like, oh, what did I
Nobody was
step on
in
something?
Jerry's radar at those years. He was fucking heroin dealer. Was in
You guys,
his
I was
radar.
watching a video. Oh God, wait. It was an official release, dead release. I'm totally blanking on the name. Was it the Dead Ahead video?
Yeah, 80.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Right, but I think he was like trying to do the math. This was this weekend, and I was like, oh my God, I think we're like the same age in this video. I'm like, do
Yeah.
I look like that? Do I
Right.
look that old? Do I need to go dye my hair? Do I need some Botox? Do I look like that? He looked,
You look
Yeah, when I was
fantastic,
40,
he
what-
does not.
Yeah. Yeah, Garcia at 40 looked like I do worse than I do now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
it
like
was,
you look at 180. I mean, it's a miracle you look so good.
I
man.
know. I'm 52.
119.
Kevin. What's-
119.
You know, Kev saw Phish in the 1890s. It's
Oh, man. I thought we were talking about Tweezer.
oh, is that what we're
Tweezer,
doing?
Tweezer. How about that Palace Tweezer?
Har, you got
about
any
that?
opinions on historic
What happened to
tweezers?
He
I don't
Chad disconnected. He died. Something.
what was
I don't know.
like? I can talk about a recent tweezer that really stood out that I
Well,
do re-listen to.
We were doing this bullshit before, and I just, You probably can't even read that.
Oh my
It's
God,
so
I can't even
small.
read that.
Yeah, I know. It's so small.
I'm like, I can't read that. I need my reading glasses or something for that.
Oh, all right. I'll stop.
No, I can't read that. But I was the tweezer from, was it 2019 New Year's run?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
19 or was
the
that
one with
20?
the hockey jam in it.
Yeah.
The one with
Was
the
that
hockey jam.
because wait, they didn't play 20, right? Yeah, no, they didn't play 20.
No,
It was the year, I guess, before.
And then 21 they did the cube. 21 they did the weird cube.
But
thing.
21, wait, wasn't 21 the fake New Year's?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did the
Right. So
the
I'm
yam
talking about
jam.
this
That's
was like
the-
an actual New Year's. I think it was the 30th.
No.
Of the 19th. Was that?
Yeah, the
tweezer? I really like
tweezer
that
MSG
tweezer.
Yeah, that's
19 was a
12, 30,
phenomenal
19.
tweezer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
No.
22.
No,
No.
22 tweezer is not that bad either. You guys didn't.
I-
No,
No.
but 20,
No.
22 was fake New Year's, is what I'm saying. It
She's
wasn't.
Yeah,
talking
no, I
about
was just
Yeah,
trying
the
yeah.
to.
one with the hockey thing. The one with the
That was a
hockey
year ago
jam that everybody
tomorrow.
knew.
It's the MSG that was on the fucking tier list like a half hour ago. We were
Yeah,
just
it's 12,
talking
30, 19.
Why do you keep saying hockey jam? What?
Yeah, I don't know what
happened?
that
Somebody
means.
Somebody get checked
They
on the
played
board?
some
He's
song.
begging for
They're-
someone to ask him.
No, yeah, Trey played some theme that was something that a hockey team played. And it wasn't the St. Louis thing, it was a Rangers thing.
I only watch
Oh, you're talking about the
baseball.
Hey, Mets. You're talking about the pan flute and the
No, I'm not talking about the
Zephyr?
Pan flute. I will
Sam
look it up
Fear?
later.
Ah!
That's Pete Rose. Pete Rose. God bless him. Fuck that.
Pete Rose.
So he bettered
I've
on the
heard-
few games. Whatever. It's they let
So
the
he
steroid
bettered on
guys
the
in.
few
Come
games.
on.
Oh God.
None of the steroid guys are in.
They aren't?
They're not in. Nope.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
man.
We're waiting. We're trying to bait Walk here.
Every year they
So,
get voted
who's
out.
your-
Every year.
Who's your favorite steroid guy that should be in? McGuire or Bonds?
or
What do you
who?
mean
Sammy
should be
no,
in
what's it,
because
Sammy
they're still
Sosa?
playing? What are you talking about?
He's talking about the Hall
Yeah,
of Fame,
McGuire or
right?
Bonds.
the Hall of
they're
Fame.
both
Oh, yeah,
eligible to
yeah,
be in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Not in.
Yeah, no, I mean, I
Who would you put in of
say
those two?
Bonds.
Yeah,
Ooh,
fair enough.
so waiting on
He
your
got
brother.
walked. He got walked
That's-
every other bat. He walked him every other.
That's a
bat.
good call. A brother would be. We didn't get brother in. Why do I think we got brother in Mexico? We didn't. A brother would be good. Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Yeah, the last time they
That
did
would be
Brother, they
good.
murdered it in Charlotte. They did it all slow, and it was weird.
I like
and
it. I like
nobody
it
was
when they
choked
try
up
new
enough to
things.
play it.
I
I
like
The
like
best
it.
one I
it.
saw
Up
was
in-
in Alpine in 09. All the kids got into the bathtub. That was pretty cool.
When was
Yeah,
the
right,
slow
right on
brother?
Father's Day.
I think that one was slow
Yeah, on
brother. Was that
Father's Day.
dozen?
Charlotte. Charlotte.
No, when
in
was
2019.
no,
No.
no. When was they played it during the dozen, right? And I think it was slow. I'm not
They
sure
might have,
because I
yeah.
wasn't in Charlotte.
You need to do like half an 8-ball before you play Brother.
I like the brother and the late brother reprise of Island.
I don't even know how that makes.
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Fun stuff.
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
So what else do we have on the set list? Anything, or do we want to go get ready for the show?
What time?
Yeah, let's go get ready for the show. We love you guys.
About
Thank
9
you,
after
Hard. Thank you,
hey,
Skinny.
thanks for having me
Yes,
on
hey.
real quick. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Skinny,
See
thanks
you
for
guys.
jumping in. And Scoot,
Yeah, love you
anybody have
guys.
anything they
Yeah.
want to like plug or nothing?
Anybody selling anything? Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
we just
selling
had
some,
an
Skinny. Tell us
episode.
about your thing.
We just had an episode with Chris from Phish Just Jams. JW and I we're recording this week. Like we're in the middle of our fourth season.
You know,
We had Tim on this season. We had Amanda from Kevin's other podcast, all that jam. So we're doing great, man. We love doing it, and we're so appreciative to be on stuff like this. And we thank you guys. We can't
Yeah,
wait to
we'll
see
have
at
you
a
on
show.
more.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that-
we love you guys. You know that.
And actually, that remind me.
Alfred
Congrats to Kev. All that jams just hit 10,000 downloads.
Great job, man.
For the month. We hit 10,000
month.
downloads for April. So
That's great,
it was a
man.
good
Congrats
process to
on
make
that.
work.
Go check
amazing.
I went
out.
from we went from 200 in December, and I
Yeah.
finally figured it out. So
And that's why he's not
It's all
putting the time in with
it's
Wook Plus. He's
marketing.
like,
It's
fuck you guys. I got my own podcast now. Fuck all you guys.
it's all about
JW's gonna be
cross
like, "What the
marketing.
fuck
It's
are you
about
doing on Wook Plus?"
If you guys wonder why we don't have
It's all
guests
about
anymore,
the-
it's because Kev's taking care of his own podcast now. He's not booking anymore. No, so check out All That Jam. Check out Stub Me Down. Also, I this past weekend, my band Hugh put up a set of music on Wook Plus, so go check that out if you have the opportunity.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome, by the way. Thank you.
Thank
for
you,
that. That was
man.
great. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
you
great.
know, it was not the greatest, best, but it was pretty good. It was good enough. You know, we were a little nervous, but it was fun. I think it's good. We're gonna have more. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be better. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
great.
Yeah, it was cool the way that you guys did that. I thought that was fantastic. By the way,
I think it's
Very
cool
cool.
because that's how we practice and jam. We just get here and like play. And I was like, why don't we just invite people in? Kind of like the lot. That's how the lot started.
It
Was
was huge.
inviting people
Yeah,
into us
I
hanging
could-
out.
Yeah,
Look
man.
for them around
Yeah.
Philly soon. Look for them around Philly coming soon. Then we're
Yeah.
gonna get them
I'd go to
branched out.
Philly.
Maybe even to the Midwest, like Pittsburgh.
No, we are a strictly non-Midwest band. We'll go to the West, but fuck those Midwest. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go Midwest.
We're flying over.
Kevin,
we're
Pittsburgh
over
is not
Canada.
the Midwest.
flying-
I was about to say that, but it just wasn't worth it.
Oh,
It's the Rust
Kevin.
Belt. I don't even argue. Kev doesn't even register with me anymore when he says shit like that. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. All right, play some music. Let it get us out.
Oh, see you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Play the
like it.
funky
We're outta
music
here
from
See you guys.
from the game show.
I loved a lot. This has been fun. Fucking crazy. All right.